is my 1985 Toyota Corolla, but it's not just any Corolla. We took the 4AG out, we went to Hasselgren Engineering, we got a 3SGE beams built for 10,000 RPM and 300 horsepower. Before I show you this car, let's go back and look at this engine, because it is just, After about 5 or 6 hours of driving, I made it to Hasselgren. I woke up at 5 a.m., hit the road by 5:30. It's 11:30. Today is the day I pick up my Hasselgren Engineering built beams, 3SGE for my 11 Corolla. If you remember, I bought a Corolla, took the front off of it, put 11 front on it, got it painted, and then parked it in the Prisma NRG booth at SEMA. All right, so I just picked up a 1984 Toyota Corolla. I'm about to swap the wheels on it, but I wanted to show it to you guys in stock form before I did anything to it. This is exactly how I bought the car. I got it from Texas. Shout out to Charles. Got it exactly how you see it. It is a fully Panda themed 1984 Toyota Corolla. It's fully GTS converted, so 4AG motor, transmission, rear end, Trano stickers, and Apex twin cam, the typical not a GTS package. It's a really clean car. The body is as straight as it gets. There's minimal rust. I think this is kind of typical with these cars. A little bit of hatch rust, but man, I'm really happy with this car. I am really happy with this car. It's getting harder and harder to find these cars. SR5s are way more expensive than they used to be. GTSs are almost unattainable. I got this car for under 10 grand. I feel really lucky about that. It's crazy we're living in a time where we're excited to pay less than 10 grand for an old Toyota Corolla. This thing's sweet, but I really just wanted you guys to see how I got it. Stock suspension, I'm pretty sure those are 240Z wheels. We're gonna make huge transformation on this car, but I think I'm gonna leave it Panda for a hot minute just because, I don't know, I'm kind of a nerd and I kind of really like looking at it like this. So we're just gonna put some wheels on it. I got better tires for it, and yeah, just keep cruising it, man. I think I wanna call it Nimbus because it drives like a little cloud. Like seriously, like a little tiny cloud. It is so comfortable. This is one of the most comfortable cars that I own. Blows my mind. Yo, so I decided I'm gonna start vlogging a little bit. This is just my cell phone, nothing crazy. I've had this YouTube channel, just letting it rot away. So I figured there's a ton of stuff that we do outside of Hoonigan that you don't really get to see. So I'd update you on some of my cars, starting with the Panda Corolla. Picking up a bunch of 11 parts today for my Corolla. I've always wanted to build 11. I've always loved 11. Hatch specifically. I'm a hatch only kind of guy. So this is kind of a dream car for me, a dream build. So I found Shock the Mob, Jacob. He imports an insane amount of JDM Corolla parts. He's helping me package a front end that works for me. The car's already at West Jones Auto. Yeah, Jacob's been working endlessly. His container just came in. He wasn't even ready to pull it out, but I need these parts right now because the car's at the body shop and I'm taking the car to SEMA. So SEMA is literally 2.5, 3 weeks away. It's crunch time. I can't believe I'm about to build one of my dream cars. It's pretty sick. I'm pretty stoked. I've worked really hard for a long time. I've always loved Corollas. My first Corolla I bought in like 2005 or something, and I never really got to build it to what I wanted to. A lot of the cars you see me building right now are cars that I always wanted to build, but couldn't afford to build, and now I'm a big boy, so I can build them. So I'm gonna build my dream Corolla. Oh, Mike, what is this?
That's a Boso van, bro.
What is this?
Is it ready, son?
I don't think nobody's ready for this.
It's about to be ready. It's about to go down. You know what I mean?
Hey, that thing is pretty hot.
This boy right here is shocking the whole mob, bro.
Yeah, speaking of shock, speaking of shock.
What's happening,
What's up, Jacob?
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Tuesday.
It is a beautiful Tuesday because finally. So this man right here, this is Jacob, aka Shock the Mob. He helps people like me live their dreams. I don't know if it's a good dream because it's an old Toyota parts wasteland dream, but it's a beautiful dream nonetheless.
Try my best. We all got a dream. And
so
yours is realized.
It really is, though. It really is. This is insane.
Man's doing the whole 11 Cokie conversion in one day.
You keep saying one day.
Well, a lot of my friends, clients, including myself, this takes years, dude. A A lot of these people can't just pull up and be like, my dude, let's get a Coke front.
I mean, I've been working at this for a while. I've been dreaming of this for a long time. I've been working in this industry for a long time. So it's not just one day.
Okay.
It seems like one day.
Because, I mean, we still unloaded, right? I think it's less than one day, bro. This just came in.
But so Jacob got me laced up. I've always wanted to build a Levin hatch. Obviously, we didn't get those cars here.
So, first things first.
And now a word from our sponsor.
Got to interrupt your video for 1 minute to talk about today's sponsor, because without them, we wouldn't have videos. So today's video sponsor is Vessi. If you're really into boating, hiking, or any water-based activities, then you need to get your hands on the Vessi Tidal sneaker. The main reason I got mine is for my morning walks with this guy. The grass is usually wet in the morning, so it's nice to end a 20-minute walk with not wet feet. Can't really argue that. Reason number 2, I don't know about you guys, but when you're washing your car, splashing around, your feet get all wet. With the Vessi Tidal sneaker, you don't really have to worry about your feet coming out wet. Oh, and did I mention they're 100% waterproof? So with that being said, step into the season with Vessi's Tidal sneaker. Engineered for maximum comfort and urban exploration with 100% waterproof Dynamex technology and durable construction, you're ready for whatever autumn throws your way. Discover more at vessi.com/Hertlife and enjoy 15% off your first purchase at checkout. Shout out to Vessi. Back to the video. As always, thank you guys for supporting my channel. Love you long time. First things first.
Basically, everything right here is discontinued except for the Toyota boxes we have out.
So nobody can get these?
We can order this for you. We're the only vendors that sell these with brand new harnesses and gaskets. But if you have the right part number, you can order that. Nobody has that part number. The center garnish, discontinued. These lights, we can order new. These are right-hand drive headlights. The left-hand drive ones are discontinued. These are brand new from Toyota. The headlamp, center support brackets that are weld on or tack weld or rib nut.
These things?
They go onto your radiator support. Those are brand new too. Everything else, discontinued.
So pretty much no one can get this stuff. But
Besides about these from Twin Power, formerly known as Expert Oz. This is their new sister company. These are the new Clearlands. Everything else right here, dude, is long gone. This is a Euro front lip. This is extremely rare. This man's wanted to set it off, so we hit him with the full Euro Koki front end. This is a JDM OEM Koki Levin front bumper. This is long gone. We have some OEM brackets as well. Those are long gone.
bro,
We have the headlight eyelids. I usually don't sell eyelids on their own. Luckily, Hurt is taking home the set with some headlights.
So these are the eyelids. They're gonna need a little restoring. That's normal. But Jacob Shock the Mop does not sell eyelids separately. So you have to buy headlights to get the eyelids. He's just letting me borrow these just for the mounting purposes and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
in case your painter needs anything.
Yeah.
This is a very rare Koki Levin GT Apex grill. Is for the fog lights right here. These are also discontinued.
These bad boys right here.
Yes, sir. And they come with grommets on them so that they seal nicely with that headlight. Most people just rip the grommet off. They'll break the yellow and gold just to make it clear, but we
No,
got
thank
him
you.
some cherry stuff.
No, thank you. I don't want to do that.
And then the last thing that is absolutely appalling, we have some original paint Apex unrolled fenders that have side skirt mounting holes for Koki side skirts that are not rusted at all. Koki metal fenders.
This is a 30-year-old fender.
Yes, sir.
Looking like this.
Yes, sir. They're extremely straight. Both sides are ridiculously immaculate. I don't know who had them where, but they're gonna go
But
nicely.
we
with
got
the
them
side
now.
skirts.
We got them
That's
now.
right. We got
Oh yeah,
them
so
now.
we got side skirts too.
These were original side skirt fenders. Most of these fenders rot completely when the side skirts aren't mounted right. You can see it still has that line from the weather
Sealed.
stripping.
Sealed.
We're gonna hook you up with some brand new weather stripping. It's gonna be a done deal.
Yes, sir.
The last thing that is extremely rare is a non-cracked left side Koki Levin headlamp. And again, this is a GT Apex headlamp with the GT Apex wiring harness. We are having a brand new right side come in. We are making sure not to use any copy parts from any countries other than things made in Japan. All of this is genuine Toyota goods. Aside from the made in Japan twin power clear lens,
Yeah.
this is gonna be a completely original, immaculate Levin front end. It's gonna be full matching Koki. And a lot of this stuff, not only is it discontinued, but man, just to find stuff that isn't cracked or broken,
Yeah,
rusted,
yeah.
dented, crunched, disgusting.
You've seen it all, I'm sure.
Bro, these suits seen something.
And
Watch these suits often. Honestly, man, It's going to a good home.
I am stoked. This is going to be one of my nicest cars I've built, I think. Only reason I didn't get a hood, I got a carbon fiber hood from Sidebone, so you'll see that one soon. We got some cool stuff happening. Yeah, you know,
if you're gonna do the performance car, man,
you gotta, you know,
save the metal hood for the man that's not gonna drive.
Exactly.
I mean, I'll crash it or something.
Jacob shines bright in that aspect. Like, these parts are super rare, so he tries to match parts with the person and their needs. These are unrolled fenders. I'm not sure if I'm going to need to roll my fenders or not yet. I'm trying to build a grown-up car. So, you know, I'm gonna go with these, but most of his fenders that he just got in this shipment are all really nice unrolled fenders. So yeah, we were trying to find a rolled set just to be safe, and we couldn't. Welcome to Shock the Mob. Come here for all your Corolla needs. They don't only do Levin, they do Trano as well.
Yeah, we have a million Trano bumpers out right here.
Yeah, and he can get new parts. That's run free. Is that run free?
Right, run free dealers, Crystal Body Yokohama, Expert Oz, Twin Power. We can order Juberide. We work closely with Tech Arts. Basically any big AE86 name in the industry, we work with them side by side. We have a bunch of OEM bumpers over here as well. We're all loading engines. Got the forklift. It's a beautiful day.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate y'all for being here. Thank you for documenting.
Stoked to be here.
Dude, thanks for the quality building as well. Happy to represent.
Yeah, excited to see how this comes out.
Awesome, dude. Look so forward to it.
I gotta go drop this off the paint now.
Let's go.
All right. Actually, hey puppy.
Congrats.
Hey baby. We're gonna go to paint now, okay? Bye. I bought a Corolla, took the front off of it, put a Levin front on it, got it painted, and then parked it in the Prisma NRG booth at SEMA. It had a motor in it, but it was just a prop. But now the fully built proper motor is in it and ready to go. So let's go see it. Back with the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Paul. You sent me a couple videos. That's exciting. Got the motor together, making some power.
Yeah, 285.
285 on 91 pump gas?
E85, but it's
okay.
Basically, my E85 is a little on the old side.
He made 280 on pump and then 285 on pump gas. I decided on the 85, sorry. And then decided to bring you some racing fuel, which is just like a spicier version of pump E85.
And
fresher, spicier. Today we're gonna play on the dyno a little more. We got the old girl strapped up, ready to go. We're gonna let this magic man do his work. So we just did another session, played with some race fuel, and what do you have to say about it?
Well, it's about the same, a little bit better than pump gas.
just a little bit.
Well, that's the compression ratio. I didn't put enough compression ratio to run on the 85, E90.
And you're keeping it safe for me.
I'm trying to make it a safe motor. Like I said,
Yeah.
I don't want to kill the bullet.
Yeah, I feel you. Most of my stuff is set up really aggressively, but I'm totally okay with this thing being nice and conservative. What did we end up with?
We're at 180 foot-pounds of torque and 285 horsepower.
Pretty solid.
Yeah.
That and the Corolla is going to do some work. Sounds great too, by the way. Like
Look at
even
the
through the
curve.
glass, Yeah, that torque curve is spiking flat.
It's really flat. Yeah, making 170 all the way to 9,000 RPM. It's almost making the same torque level.
That's absurd.
Killer.
This thing sounds absolutely ridiculous. Oh, you heard that? So Paul was apologizing about the mess in here, but I think this place looks awesome. There's just something really special about just the feels of this room. Like, it's just raw. It's a laboratory where mad things happen. It's so sick. It's so sick. Different headers for different applications. This sees a lot of Formula Atlantic 4 AGs. And he builds a ton of other motors too. Maserati, Alfa Romeo, Mazda 2300s. Sees a lot of action. We got the man who built this bad boy. Been in the game for a little bit. You want to introduce yourself to the camera?
Yeah, I'm Kevin, builder here at Hasselgren Engineering.
So what are we working with here? I know, obviously, I brought you guys a 3SGE. I brought you some ITBs, and I brought you a header. I know there's a lot more stuff in here, and I don't really know what.
Yeah, we basically give the whole engine a refresh. We went with CP Corolla rods and pistons. We went with our own custom cams. We went with Toda cam gear to supply us a very nice set of ITBs.
You know what kind of compression this thing's pulling around?
It's pulling 11 to 1.
So have you guys done mini beams, or is this like a new...
Before my time, yeah, Paul has done actually 2 or 3 beams. Yeah, then we do have another 3SG in the other room.
I did see that.
Yeah.
Fat turbo stack to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little different. All right, so I know you guys do a lot of Formula Atlantic 4AGs, and I think I've seen you guys build a ton of other motors as well, but those are like high-strung race motors, high compression, on the edge, on the limit, and you guys wanted to kind of develop a more street kit.
Yeah, but I mean, no shortcuts were taken with this motor. We took the same approach as we would a Formula Atlantic motor. Yeah, it came together pretty nicely.
What would you say your favorite part about the build is for you as a builder?
The whole head setup, we went with bigger valves, bigger valve train, heftier springs. The whole valve trim is by Supertech. The head was ported. Yeah, it was hot home as well.
So it's not your regular hot.
Yeah, it's not your regular.
I don't know what hot honing is.
The basis of hot honing is simulating the engine being hot. We add a torque plate on there. We heat up the engine to operating temp. Since I did all the machining, we simulate it as if when it gets hot, it basically warps, and so we make it straight right off the back as if it was hot. So the rims will seal correctly right off the bat.
So I don't know if you've seen the way I drive.
Dude, we were talking about that. Dude.
I'm a little aggressive. Some people would say too aggressive. I think I'm just enough aggressive. How do you think this will fare with someone like me with a heavy foot?
Honestly, this will withstand it. Going with Corolla bottom end, I think it should be more than enough to handle any honing.
Mind you, he built the 16 valve for my Corolla that I was showing you.
Yeah.
So that one was pretty sick, and we actually tested at Thunder Hill.
Okay.
So that's why I was already telling you, I was like, dude,
Yeah.
you want to do some tandem donuts, my car could handle that
Hell
with
yeah.
you.
Hell
So
yeah. I'm ready.
That's just a 16.
I just, I got to ask the important questions because, I actually have always stayed away from built motors because the way that I drive and something going wrong, it's a pretty penny, but when it comes to Corollas and how everything is pretty fragile, I was like, this one I think I'll give it a shot. And you guys stepped up to the plate and really did that. And just kind of hearing the way he's with it on the dyno, like he's not nice to it, he's sitting up at 8,000, 9,000 RPM, just chilling for a while, yeah. So yeah, all right, sick. I'm excited. Nice job, man. This thing's gorgeous.